What was your initial impressions when you heard that music for the first time? What
Oh,
iconic
I
music
loved
you
it.
guys
I
had?
loved it. Jimmy Hart. Matter of fact, we saw Jimmy this past weekend in Boston. We were up there for a signing, and Jimmy was there, and we were talking about the music, and he presented it to us while we were in the gardens in a locker room, and it fit our character. I thought, the heavy metal and the pounding sounds and the beat, it really fit us to a T. And they played it
Absolutely.
here. They played it here on the regular radio stations.
Wow.
And my daughter was in high school at the time, and all the kids were talking about the song and about her dad, and made her feel good too.
Nice. Was the time you and Barry locked up at the Royal Rumble? That was a fun spot when you guys were 1 and 2. Was that the only time you guys have ever locked up?
I believe so,
Wow.
and I don't think the people knew what to think about it. I think that it, you listen to the commentary, and I think they were sort of insinuating that it might be a possible breakup in the future. But the one thing that we get a lot, I mean, a lot, is the fact that people remember that event. And it shocked people. And they can't do it again. They couldn't put the Rockers against each other, or they couldn't put the New Day against each other, or the Uzos against each other, because the first thing people would say, oh, they did that already.
Yeah.
So
I was telling Bill when I had him on that what a awesome experience was to see the Royal Rumble when you guys were 1 and 2. I mean, you can't do that stuff anymore because everybody wrestles everybody. There's no surprises. But when you were 1 and he was 2, that was a once in a lifetime something to witness.
And what's funny is when you're behind the curtain, your music starts and you can hear the crowd, you know. So we really didn't know that we were going to be first and second, you know. So that was kind of a big shock when the music hit. Bill went out there and the crowd, went nuts and everything. So then when you got that time limit for the next person to come out, all of a sudden they hear the music again, and it got kind of quiet for a minute when I came through the curtain. Then they cheered. So it was a real different thing for them. And then when we got in the ring, you could have dropped a pin and you could have heard it. That's how quiet it was. And then I think Bill threw the first punch at me. I don't know which one. But when we started going at it, all of a sudden, then it went nuts again. And it was a lot of fun when you can control the crowd, make them cry, make them scream, make them love you, hate you. That's what it's all about. And that was one of those times we could do anything we wanted to, but it was perfect. This is where Vince is a genius, or whoever helps Vince, to then bring out Andre the Giant, So now you got some of the toughest guys in the whole territory going against the toughest, the biggest guy. I mean, they put it together just beautiful. So, like you're saying, they could never do that again. And they've tried, but it's just like, who cares? I mean, it was a really good angle.